Here's something I like to do at the beginning of each season is I build a bag with just the season pass discs. I'm going to play some multiplayer with just the pass discs. We got a good layout there. It looks like Paul Blart got one of those mistaken worlds on fire icons. Those are gonna go away when a future update comes. You'll keep the disc if you got it, but the icon's gonna go. So this is what the bag looks like. These are all just the discs that were in the season pass so far on the paid track. I'm gonna go to the phase world off the tee, and I'm gonna give just a little more turn than my paradigm, and that is on backhand. Oh no. Well, I guess it's not that bad. It's gonna be savable for eagle, but we're definitely not gonna have any sort of albatross look. I think 400 feet and down low, the TD, I think, could get there. Try and turn it over. Well, I'll go over the trees. The TD is actually, I think, a fantastic disc. If I was building a bag brand new right now, I might strongly consider the TD in one of my fairway slots. And we'll putt in with the peak. The putter isn't too exciting. The peak is a great straight flying putter. You throw it full power, it goes 200 feet, and stops dead. But there's not really much of a need for it. Or for the putter to be exciting. Okay, this is going to be getaway to get there, but I'm not super confident with the angle. It's pretty straight flying. Oh, for the headwind though? Is it going to get there in a headwind? I don't think a getaway gets there in a headwind. I'm going to have to go TD and let it turn into this wind a ton. Oh yeah, I'm glad I went with the TD instead of getaway there. The getaway was certainly not going to make it. I've played just a couple rounds with these discs so far. So a lot of this is going to be still learning, still doing something new. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. Obviously, I had a little run with playing with the world earlier in I think it was maybe last season or this season, but I haven't messed with it too much. What's this line? I see you guys do this line. Maybe go skip with the phase world. Something like this. It's got to be full power, right? Is this what you do? Well, that's not bad. It wasn't an ace run. Some of you guys turned that into ace run somehow. Go 40 feet of power. Oh no. That peak definitely had more fade than I was expecting. We'll put in the peak now and get ourselves this par after dropping a stroke there. What was our next course we had? Oh, right. Northern Breeze. I have no idea what to do. The peak, it's got to try to be this sticky peak somehow. Let's hope this gets the angle right. No fade. No fade at all. Dang it. Now I got to do the long throw-in with a disc I don't know. Oh, this is terrible. I just saw it did have some fade when I threw it softer. So throw it like here. Nope. Oh, no. All right, the peak is definitely a learning curve. I mean, any new throwing disc is a learning curve. That's why I've stuck with my fuse for so long. Although my next video will show this season, I'm going to be trying switching it up. I'm going to try out the sinus just to be able to switch up that throwing style. Here's the phase world. Get up top and stay up top. No, it didn't stay up top. We'll have some work here. There'll be a big flexing forehand. Right about like this, right into the trees. Oh no. Learning new discs is hard, but look at this just jump all the way down. It just kept going. Now, if I had the fuse, this would be kind of a gimme, but I don't. Let's go like 80 power and hope this works out. I don't know how much it's going to fade. That's fading. Okay, did not fade too much. And we were able to get that for the birdie on a tough hole. Oh, we're not tied back up because of what I did on Northern Breeze 1. Oh, interesting. Let's go. Oh, let's see if the Maverick can do, let's see, the Explorer or Instinct. I throw, and I use that roll a lot when it gets down there. I think I'm going to need to go around the side here into a more like my river would. And that is definitely too much hyzer on it. Don't go in the water too. Oh no! Oh my goodness. 120 feet I need to save this one. Could have gained a stroke there. Now I'm trying to not lose a stroke. Aim this a little bit to the right because that wind pushing me and the fade of that disc naturally. And I'm not even close. Another bogey. And I get it. For Northern Breeze is tough. I've memorized holes, I've memorized lines. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's tough there. There's a getaway around this corner. Has a pretty cool trail flight on it. The entire getaway turns into a cloud. Now, putting the peak to take that birdie. Paul Blart is going to kick my butt. We have 2 more on Nokia. Oh, no. Well, it's going to be TD. That's got to be what gets there. Might not even show off the warship because you guys have all seen a warship fly. Oh, yeah. Good job, TD. If I can get the throw in, that was the thing. Here's the peak, 60 feet. Most throwing discs actually have the same power markers, so that works well to be able to make that adjustment, at least for power. It's a turn and fade you got to figure out. Let's see if we can lace the getaway up this gap, do something fun. It has a little bit of turn to it. And then a gentle fade back. All right. It looks like it's going to fade back pretty hard. It actually doesn't too much. We're going to get 2 more matches coming up right now with these same discs. I work to figure out how they're each going to be flying. All right, jumping right back in it with my Mall Cop on Nokia. Oak Hill without the water skip. Oak Hill 6 is not going to be the easy one. And then Herring Woods. So I just saw how the getaway could get here. Let's see if I can do it again. That was just seemed like too easy of a flight. A little bit of turn. Yeah, like getaway is just, it's low, it's driven, gentle turn, gentle fade. That's kind of a nice disc. I don't know if I have a need for a different disc there because I have the Sticky Musket. It has a lot of my ace runs that I use it for already. And I think it just comes down to a preference for what what all your discs are actually, is really a preference. But when it's using something like your sticky fairway driver, which is primarily for ace runs, you want to make sure it's something you're comfortable with. And I don't want to get to a point where I need to memorize a bunch of brand new ace runs just because I decided to switch up what the disc is going to be. Right now, anyway. Who knows? I may come into getting more creative and wanting to figure things out in the future. This is this tough left to right wind. I'm trying to think. I would have go Sticky Musket if I was in my bag, so I'll go Getaway. And let the wind push it back. Come on, fade, fade, fade. Well, not the best fade, but it got a nice little tree kiss to get us up there. And we'll putt the peak, which does not fade too much when it's putting on my hand. But it's like once I'm getting out to like that 70, 80 feet or so, it's definitely going to be getting a little bit more fade to it. Mr. Blart. All right, you'll catch up. No, you're trying to catch up there? All right, press move on. Ooh. Let's go phase world. Default aim. Give it some hyzer. Oh, too much hyzer. Don't go OB. It didn't go OB. That's like default aim straight pull back with arrive is an ace run. So I wanted to see what I could do with the world, but adjusting for the wind and adjusting for the world being a different disc. Just didn't work. I hope this fades a little bit because I'm aiming on the left side. There's the fade. And I can just go my 70 power there. Switch it to forehand. Into the typical 70 power that I would with the fuse. Or really most any other throwing disc. Out that like 100 feet or so. A lot of them are the same. Oak Hill 6. No water skip. Should I try and... It's been a while. This is a play with the paradigm. The skip paradigm. Before water skip was a thing. You try and skip over. Go, 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 go. Yes! Oh, that was so cool. I definitely overturned it. But I love when that can still work out. Ha ha! Let's go 80 feet. Hopefully I don't screw this part up. Nice! Getting the eagle the old way. It'd be fun to go back some rounds and maybe have an event where water skip isn't a thing anymore. You have to figure out how to do it without the water skip. We're gonna go TD. Make sure to give it the hyzer, because it's gonna have a lot more turn than the sapphire does. Get over one rock to beat. Alright, well, it beat it. It got over it. Listen, I was expected a touch, but I need to talk to my disc a little bit differently, I guess, there. 70 feet. Little bit of fade in this. There it is. We have the skip crab in the bag as well. I think the crab is most similar to a keystone. So it's going to have a little bit of turn out of the hand when you're throwing it. And the skip is, frankly, just a novelty. Let's see what our getaway can do. Oh, no way. Wow. That was so close to actually going in. Even though I'm basically completely winging it. I don't really know the getaway that well, but I like that the gentle turn, gentle fade. The getaway really does have a nice flight. Herring Woods 1. Getaway? Oh wait, this doesn't have a very high lift. That's gonna hit the rock. The getaway has an incredibly low lift for a fairway driver, and I'm used to having no issue clearing that rock that I almost hit right now. Thankfully, I went to the left of it, but the getaway with its low lift isn't gonna get over it as much. Ooh, okay, a chance to try it. Try a throw in there. We'll get away around the corner. Oh, that low lift again is getting me. I'm going to have a look. 219. This is Maverick, most similar to the river. The headwind and the extra power, instead of aiming to the left side, I'm going to aim right on it. And there's this 200, 210, 220. I do 230, 240, 250. So I need to go extra for the forehand. Let's see if this works out. Oh, that has a lot of fade. Oh, it has a lot of fade. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, the Maverick definitely has noticeably more fade than the river that I'm used to throwing in there. I assume it's basically the same slot. I didn't know how different it actually was. Well, I like my skip fairway. Let's see if I can remember Aaron's line here. Can you get through? That's way too high in the sky, isn't it? Oh, it works. It works. Right to the base. Getting this eagle. Sweet. And we're going to go through one more. I'll take a solo win and see if we can't come away with another win. And not only about just getting a win, about being able to learn these discs too. Foxtail Meadows again, Blueberry Thicket, so see if I can make some ace runs work, particularly with the escape most likely. And then Grizzly Gulch to close it out. Thank goodness I don't have Grizzly Gulch 5, that would be a tough one. Alright, Foxtail Meadows. 6 is the getaway. I'm going to basically pretend it's a musket and hope this works. It does work. I feel like these little steps actually make it really forgiving to throw at this basket. As long as you aim kind of low, you're not going to be going OB, and again, those steps going to collect you close to the green. A really fun hole for real life. Disc Golf Valley, I'm not sure as much. Let's go with this one. Phase World again. Something like this. Oh, there's Bucky doing it. Yeah, that's okay. I would say it's not a bad line. I don't know. I'm not sure I love it. I don't know what the dead skip would do. That dead skip might just be, if that dead skip goes in the water, then that definitely would not work out. Huh. It's worth exploring. Okay, forehand. But now with this wind, dang, probably the paradigm, this wind has huge potential. But with the world, I don't really know. See if we can get this here. Oh, straighten out. Straighten out. This has a chance. This is a chance to be fantastic, or a chance to get behind these rocks and have no look. Dang it, if it could have kept straight, I would have had a great look in there. I'll check the warship over the top of all this. The warship is not a new disc for my bag, or new at all, really. But it's from this season past, that's why it's in here. Throw a Skippy Crab in. Taking the eagle. Bucky with the birdie. Salty Spitouts with the eagle and Raven. Saving it? Oh no. Raven's just off the throw into the wind. Are certainly really tough to do. Blueberry Thicket 1. Let's just... I'm not sure how different this is in the musket as far as where I need to aim. That was way too high. That was bad. I kind of like the adjustment. It has a more turn and a gentler fade at the end. Go 40 feet down this. And taking the birdie. Be fantastic to be able to get an ace on one of these. Can I make the TD work here? Way more turn. So maybe go right at the basket. Oh, come on, come on. Dang it, I wanted to get one. Really want to get an ace. 50, 40. I'm figuring out the peak for throw-ins. Figuring out what to expect from that fade. Like, I've played one round of the daily challenge before I opened up this set of multiplayer. So it's fun to be learning these somewhat quickly. Get away, go in, go in. Yes, yes. Oh, so much fun. Brand new disc. Figuring out on the fly. I think I threw the getaway one time through Coyote Canyon 4, which is in the daily challenge. And that's why I have any practice with it. Every other throw I've done with the getaway, you've seen happen in this video. Grizzly Gulch 8. Let's go on this line. That is way overturned because I wussed out. I was worried about getting in the water. But if I miss here, this is the correct miss to get down here and not miss to the left. 193. Can the Maverick 193? Had a lot more fade than I was expecting last time. No, not enough power. We'll take the birdie. I mean, having brand new discs, for the most part, I have no idea what they're going to do. And getting the birdie there, that's all right. Ooh, let's see if we can get another getaway. And the problem I have with the musket is that it fades out too early. So the getaway might be perfect for this. That was good. Oh, getaway. This has potential. If I get motivated to switch out that fairway throw-in, the getaway might come there. Phase World, just go this backhand line. And hopefully it sneaks in there. I don't like this line because they may have to randomness in the trees. But it works out in having that as an option. And you're able to get onto the green. Oh, whoa, slow down. Slow down there. You are not a roller. It looked like it was rolling way faster than it was. And just for kicks, we'll finish with the crab. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing me learn these new discs. If you do get the season pass, I hope you enjoy these new discs. And as always, stay bogey free.